Hi everyone, welcome back to Mario 64 DS. So the BCCless part of this, the block cannon Coinless section of this playthrough is now over. The next thing that I'm going to do is get all the other stars that I can get, allowing blocks and cannons, but still coinless. So I'll just have a quick look at the pause menu for the basement levels. There is one that I can get in Hazy Maze Cave because the metal cap section has a star that I can get, but I can't get it right now because the block's active, so I'll come back and get that later. I can't get anything in here because in order to access star 7 you need to complete star 3, which is red coins, and I can't get anything in there, so I'm just going to head straight to the main level for now, the main floor of the castle, and I'm actually going to activate the blocks right away because pretty much every star that I'm going to get in this video is going to require me to have that active, and I need to use Mario to do that, so I'll just run up here and quickly switch to him. That big ray of light in the main room is what's going to lead me to the level where I'm able to do this. In the original version of the game, that was where you got the wing cap, and the level's pretty much exactly the same, and it's the same reason that you have to use Mario for it, because it has the wing cap in it. But the switch actually activates all the blocks for all the characters, so let's just look into this source. I can just hold straight up here, and he'll still land on top of the thing, which is kind of cool. He never goes like straight down like he does in the original. Right, so I want to try and activate this switch but then jump off to my death before the text appears. It's kind of tricky to do. Doesn't really make a difference if I get it or not, but I want to do it just because I did it before. Oh, missed it. Whatever. Let's just not save and let's just... Actually, I can just do this. Well, they're active now, so... Let's see. The first level that I'm going to do, because I need to be Mario for this, is Big Boo's Haunt. No, there's... No, not Big Boo's Haunt. What am I doing? I'm losing it. I don't want to do that as him. I want to do that as someone else. In fact, I don't even need to be Mario at all anymore. I'm going to get rid of him. I'm going to switch to Luigi because the stars in Big Boo's Haunt actually require him. So it's no longer a case of this making the game any easier. It's actually a requirement. I can't get around it, and the only way that I can make this quote-unquote harder for myself would be to enter as someone other than him and then find his hat, but that's just really a time waster rather than a challenge, so yeah. There's 2 stars that we can grab in here while still going by the Coinless rule. And one of his rabbits is up there. Have I got that yet? I remember I said at the start of this playthrough I was going to get the rabbits, so I've kind of just like stopped caring about that. I will still get them if I see them, but I don't really care too much. So yeah, I didn't have this one yet, so I'll just pick him up. Right, so yeah, one of the stars that I'm going to get in Big Boo's Haunt is actually in the level. The other one is in the secret level where you unlock Luigi, so I need him for both of them. So yeah, that's the reason I just decided to do him. I'm going to keep him for a little while as well because a few more levels are just a little bit faster with him. Obviously can't get the red coins, but the other star in this can be gotten without getting this one first, thankfully. It's one of those stars that's just like always in the level regardless of which star you actually enter on. Okay, so let's just go up here. I think I could get that block that you can see in the front of the screen, but there's actually one that's even closer. I don't think this was the case in the original. I'm pretty sure you had to get that one that was out there. Oops. Okay. So the one that you can get in the main level is just over here. You need to have the invisible thing to get inside here. And unlike the original game, you can't actually get this guy to look at you until the invisible thing runs out. As you can see, he just will not pay attention to me at all. I know he can be quite glitchy in the original game and sometimes not pay attention to you anyway, but in this one he just literally can't see you at all unless you're visible, which I guess makes more sense, but it also makes this star take quite a bit longer. But it's a minor complaint. So here's our first star with the BCCless restriction lifted. There's going to be, I believe, 9 more that I can get coinless in the game, bringing this to a total of 100, which I guess is kind of cool. That it's like a nice number like that, which means the other 50 all involve coins in some way. And that'll be like the sort of final leg of this playthrough, to go and get all the ones that require you to have coins. And there's plenty of stuff that I want to show off involving the coins as well, so definitely plenty of stuff to look forward to here. But for now I'm just going to head into Luigi's level. There's another really easy star for me to get in there. I've got to say, like, these last 10 stars that you can get coinless but with the blocks active, none of them are particularly challenging except for one, which is probably one of the hardest stars in the game. I might leave it till the end of this video just because of that. I've practiced it a bit, but, you know, Oops. Oh wow, okay. Really was expecting to die there. I didn't know you could grab a ledge out of a long jump in this game. I actually thought they got rid of that feature. Need to grab this. And the order for these rooms is always just right, left, left, right, left. So yeah. There is another star in here, it's red coins. Obviously can't get that right now, but I can go through here and grab this. So this isn't actually going to kick me out of the level for some reason, so I can show off that you can actually just walk right back through this without the invisible thing, which means it's just like one of those, it's just like a normal wall really. Whenever you can glitch behind a wall in this game, or in most games actually, it just, like, you can walk right back through it normally. Okay, so it just puts you there. I'll just exit the course in that case. So I'm done with Big Boo's Haunt. The next level I'm going to do, I guess, is... we'll do bob-omb Battlefield. I guess I'll try and do the rest of them sort of in order. Not that it really matters too much. There's only one more star that I can grab in here, because Mario Wings to the Sky requires you to get coins. The 8 red coins obviously require you to get coins, but the one behind Chain Chomp's Gate can be gotten with Luigi. Normally, you would need to come up here and like break down this post, but there's no way to do that without getting the red coin. So what we need to do is, with Luigi, just grab this thing, which is actually kind of cool, I guess. I like that this is an alternate way to get the star, because I never would have thought of this originally, and you can just walk straight through the gate like this. I did have an idea for how to get that one, BCCless, but it didn't work out. I thought if you did the Heavens portal on the ledge that I showed off in like part 4 or something like that, that you could sort of come down from the sky and like sort of navigate your way in there inside the back of that cage before the gate loaded, but it's not possible. I tried it quite a lot on emulator as well, frame by frame, and just could not get it to work. I think it was the best lead we had on that star as well, but oh well. So yeah, the reason I need to be Luigi for this is, well, he's needed for one of the stars, and he's just like the fastest swimmer, as I've mentioned a few times now. It's just going to make this a lot quicker, because this is obviously one of the slower levels, like just about every level in any game that has water in it. So yeah, this star down here, I can't remember if I mentioned this, I think I did, but in the original version of the game you can just like swim straight towards it, and if you time your swims perfectly you can just barely touch it. Not possible in this one, they've completely patched it. That was cool. But yeah, I'll get that one second. I'm going to get the one in here first, the switch star. So I'll just quickly grab his power flower ability. I'll long jump in it just to save a little bit of time. And the switch star should be just over here. Alright, cool. So really easy to get, pretty obvious why you need to be Luigi for this one. This is another one that I thought might have been possible, or may one day be possible, BCCless, if you can somehow clip through the corner. I showed that off before, like how weak the corner is. I would like it if we were able to do that. Okay, so one more star. I'm going to head back into the cave. I need to be Wario for this one, but there's no way I'm going to be Wario at the start of this level, because his swimming is just too bloody slow. So I'm just going to swim down and grab his hat instead. I really like the music in this level. I think this is probably the best music in this game, and probably honestly in any Mario game. I think the only one that comes close to it for me is the Space Junk music from Mario Galaxy 1, which is also a really nice track. Reminds me of this one quite a lot actually, just the sort of calming atmosphere or whatever. Just wait for that coin to go away. Okay, it's ages away, I can grab Wario's hat. And the metal cap in the first game has been translated into just something for just Wario, so pretty much his only real use in this game, to be honest. He's just so slow and terrible in every other aspect, but it means I can come down here and get a star, which is always nice. Okay. Now, there is one star that I can get in Womp's Fortress. In a way, it can be gotten BCCless, but in a more accurate way it can't. So I'll go and do that later on. For now, I want to head down to... Well, actually, the first thing I want to do is switch back to Yoshi, because I don't need him anymore. There's no need for me to stay as Luigi. In fact, it'll speed things up quite a bit if I'm Yoshi from now on, because it means I can just choose the character that I need right away. But yeah, the star that I'm going to go and get is in Hazy Maze Cave, but it's not actually in Hazy Maze Cave, it's in the Metal Cap course. So I'm going to have to, because I'm still refusing to beat the first Bowser, I'm going to have to go back outside and down through the moat and everything, but that's alright because, well, I don't know. I'm just used to it now, so it doesn't bother me too much. It's just muscle memory at this point. I could probably navigate my way from here to Hazy Escape without even looking at the screen. But yeah, and there's also one that I can grab in Dire Docks, which I'm going to get down here, and I'm going to do the rabbit glitch for that, just because I want to, and also because I haven't opened the 30-star door yet, so I pretty much have to, whether I wanted to or not. But I do want to, so that's cool. Right, so I'm going to pick the Mario hat. Wouldn't really matter too much. I could get one in the Metal Cap course, but I'm going to need to be Mario for this anyway. And in this star, we're going to see one of the bigger changes to the DS version. I mean, I don't know if I'd really call it that, honestly. It's not terribly important, but it's definitely one of the stupider changes. Well, it's not really a change, it's more of an addition. Although on some levels it probably is a change, I can't really remember. But I need to head down here to where Dory is, and I'm actually going to have to climb on top of her, I think. I don't know if I'm able to make it onto that platform from the centre one. It's pretty far away, but I'm obviously going to try anyway. Because, I mean, his jump is pretty good in this game. Nah, I think I just barely missed it. Whatever, we'll just jump on top of this thing. They really made this thing look worse by giving it goggles. It used to look almost realistic in the original. But, I mean, it is just a video game, so who cares, really. Okay. So up here, I don't think I've actually shown this place up. I think I just dismissed it right away in the main part of the playthrough by saying that it was, like, there was nothing we could get in it, which was true at the time, but obviously we actually can get something in it now, so let me just have a quick look around. Should probably kill some of these guys, they're going to get in my way. Where's the switch star? There's a switch star somewhere. Wait, is there? Or do you just go straight up? No, you don't. The star's just there. You can see it right there. Okay, so how am I going to do this? Not like that, that's for sure. Please don't collect the coin, Mario. I could be a complete bitch and just... Yep, I collected coins. I collected several coins, and you know what? I'm not going to accept this. I'm just going to let myself die, because I'm not... If you go down there, it takes you to the waterfall. And... I'm not willing to accept that, so I'm just going to let myself slowly die. But yeah, I hate this level. It's just getting across that ring of coins. It's just because the Goomba on the other side kind of scares me a little bit. Always worried that he's going to hit me. And I need to obviously keep the Mario hat. I probably should have just did this as Mario himself and opened the 30-star door, but it's much cooler to do it this way. You know, when you can do it a stupid way, you probably always should. It just makes it more satisfying when you actually do get it. Okay, so we'll pick Mario again and go for the long journey back down there. Naturally, I won't be editing this out. You've got to just laugh, haven't you? That was my own fault. I completely, like, underestimated just how far his long jumps went. Because in the original version of this game, you can do 2 long jumps here and you can still have time for a third one. But his long jump is just too powerful in this game and I wasn't ready for that. Okay. As far as I know, there's no way to glitch down to this area, unless you do that box glitch again, but that's already inconsistent as hell, so... I mean, it's not inconsistent, it's just tricky to get it to work. So I think it's always better to just come down here normally. I prefer to do it that way. Oh, come on. Okay, cool. Nope, not cool at all. That totally should have made it as well. Pretty annoying. I hate this thing. Like, oh no, I didn't want that. Just... Alright. So slow, by the way. I'm sure they've made it even slower in this game than it was in the original. But at least this way there's no way that I'm going to fail. I'm definitely up high enough that I can make it across regardless. So just a little bit further, right? Yeah, okay, let's go. I'm not waiting any longer. Okay, if I screw this up again, I probably will just edit it. That's probably a lie, don't count on that actually happening, by the way. But, yeah. Right, no, seriously, I'm not losing the hat again. This is ridiculous. Where did it... Oh, actually, that's okay. Damn, I should have entered this place without Mario. If I'd known that was going to happen, I would have. Because I can just flutter across now. Ugh. Well, I guess I learned something new here. So here's one of the changes to the additions to the DS version. This is Mario's power flower ability. I want to get it off to the side a little bit, please. Oh god, please don't get the coin. Oh no, no, dude. Ugh. Just please kill me. I want to die. Just do it. Come on. This is just cruel to keep me alive here. I just wish to die. Please honour my wishes. Come on. That's so dumb. So stupid. But yeah, the change there, as you saw, was it made Mario into like a stupid balloon thing. And you can press B to make him go up and whatever. It's really not interesting at all. It's a dumb change. It's really slow and terrible. It's actually how you're supposed to get that 1 star in Rainbow Ride in the mansion that was kind of tricky for me to get in the main playthrough. Okay, I'll get there as Mario because he's faster, but then I'll lose the hat. God, this is a complete disaster. It should not be taking this long at all. Like, this star isn't even difficult. Whatever, it's not a big deal. It doesn't even take long to get back to it, so it's cool, I don't care. I've already got through the worst part of this game anyway, which was the BCCless part. Not that it was particularly difficult, but it's certainly harder than what I'm doing now, so I'm not going to complain. Alright, let's quickly get on this thing before it goes away. Okay, cool. That was pretty fast actually, that looked really cool. I guess that makes up for it, he lied. Alright, so... hit me. See, it's so much better when they just do what they're told. You know, I could... Actually, I've just had a really good idea. I'm gonna get Yoshi's flower power ability. And kill these things. Because this way I can kill them without collecting the coins, because if I ate them, he would automatically get the coins. This isn't gonna work, is it? This is just never gonna work. Nothing I do works. Although... now I can cheese it with Luigi. I guess that's okay then. So just be careful and get the flower power. The power flower, whatever. Away to the side. Move them across first, and then go up. So Mario will actually touch these coins on the way down, but they won't count, because like they just don't count after you get a star, as you'll see in a second, so it still counts as coinless. I mean, he goes right through them, doesn't he? Or maybe he just missed them, actually, I don't know. Right, I'm definitely going to save after that one. Yes, definitely. So 4 more stars I think I can get. I'm pretty sure that the total was 100. Alright, okay, let's just backflip then if you're going to be difficult, Yoshi. And I'm going to do the rabbit glitch again just because it's been a while and... yeah, as I mentioned, I don't have the 30 star door open and I'm not going to get Mario. For fuck's sake, I'm not going to get Mario just for that. I'm not sure if I'm close enough. I think I might be. Nope, I'm not, because if I was, I would have got it there. I hate everything. Alright, an L level to die. Because that's just what you need to do in this game. Screw one thing up, and it's death. Alright. Well, I'm obviously going to get it this time, so there's no real issue here at all. By the way, a lot of people have been saying in the comments that, like, because I don't like the controls in this game, I'm sure I've mentioned this actually, I've mentioned these comments before about how I should be playing this on a 3DS because the circle pad makes it easier. It doesn't make it easier, it's still limited to 8 directions, that's the issue, it's not the fact that it's on a D-pad. Like, do you know what I mean? You see how that's different? The original game had full 360-degree control. This one doesn't. It's got 8 directions. Playing it on like a circle pad isn't going to change that. It's just going to make it as though there was a circle above the D-pad, or like on top of the D-pad or whatever. I don't know. It seems like common sense to me, but I guess not. I guess it isn't. So I'm going to line him up with that one spot that I've shown off a billion times, where this corridor here is at like the left side of the screen. Then just up, and Dire Dock should be further back now because I've already been in it, so just jump all the way to it. There we go, okay, cool. So obviously can't get that. Can get the other star, however, so I'll get Luigi's hat. I'll just refill my health before I actually go down there, though. This is another star that I feel is, like, I don't know, it's probably going to be one of the next ones that is possible BCCless if we can figure it out. And the reason I say that is because the box glitch that I used in Hazy Maze Cave to get through the floor in an earlier video, like, I feel like it may be possible on one of the things in this level. I've tried it myself a bunch of times. I've never gotten it, obviously, but I've spent a lot of time trying to get it. Don't get the coin. Please don't get the coin. I've spent a lot of time trying to get it, and even like underwater, after doing the underwater glitch, I've tried to do it on top of this thing. Couldn't get it to work. I've tried to do it over there next to where the big Bowser door usually is. Didn't work either. I've tried it on the orange blocks that you can make appear by pressing the switch and couldn't get it, and I've also tried it on these things. Let me just show off what I did. Like, just in the attempt to get him to fall through this kind of thing. Like, the camera spazzes out a little bit, but it's not enough to get him to fall through, so I don't think it's going to be possible right now unless we figure out some other way to do that a little differently or whatever. So for the moment I just need to get Luigi's Power Flower and just swim through here and grab the star the normal way. In the original version of this game, this star is called Collect the Caps, and it makes you, or well, like, I guess by the title they expect you to get the metal cap and the vanish cap and just walk to it, but I don't know why you would ever do that. It just seems so pointless when you can just get the vanish cap and swim to it. I've never done it with the metal cap, I don't think. Okay, so back upstairs. That's the basement taken care of. I think there's now 2 stars that I can grab upstairs. I know exactly where both of them are. And the one I'm going to get at the very end is in Mop's Fortress. Alright, so the first one is in Snowman's Land. This is a really, really easy one. And I'm going to be Luigi for it because, like most of these stars that are now possible, it involves his invisibility power, so... And it is into the igloo, because the final star obviously is the red coin one, so... I can just come up here and should be able to backflip up there, right? Yeah, okay. That's good enough. That's not quite good enough. I wish you could ground pound out of that, because he takes quite a long time to land sometimes. In the original version of this game, you could just like run at this and slide, and he would just go straight in, but in this one you have to actually be crawling. It's so dumb. I don't know why they would remove something like that, it was pretty fun. So the star is right below me, I just have to go and get the Power Flower, which is over here, obviously without collecting a single coin, which shouldn't be any challenge whatsoever. I think this is another level where the cannon is pretty much completely optional, even in normal play. Like, you don't ever have to actually activate it, you can easily get up to the top of the snowman without it. I mean, the snowman star is the first one, so normally we'd get that before activating the cannon anyway. It's kind of weird that there's even a cannon in that level, to be honest. Okay, so... let me just quickly check something. The last one I need to get, that I'm able to get, is in TOCK Clock. And yeah, I've got 18 secret stars, which is all I can get coinless, I know that for a fact. So yeah, there's just one that I can get in TOCK Clock. You'd think it would be more, but unfortunately the other star that you're like able to get only becomes available if you get all the stars before it, which in number 6 is the it's the red coin star, so I can't actually access number 7 until I have that. But I can finally get Luigi in the cage, which shouldn't be too much of a challenge now that I've stopped time like a complete wimp. No, I'm kidding on. This is like the only way to make this level bearable with these terrible controls, which the circle pad wouldn't help, by the way. could be taking a shorter route, but I just want to make sure I know where the star actually is before I go and get the power flower. Okay, it's right there. So I think you can like pretty much fall down to it, can't you? Like, I mean, there's a thing just above me. Can he grab that? It feels like he should be able to. Yeah, he can. Okay, cool. Don't hit me, please. Don't hit me. I got the coin, of course, because why not? Well, you know what? Okay, I guess not. I was going to say I'm going to go and find out where the power flower is before I die, but nope. Guess that won't be happening. Let's just suffer together. Alright, come on, hurry up. Well, I know where the star is right now, so I can probably take another shortcut just to find out where the flower is. Yeah, no, it's up here, isn't it? There's like a shortcut you can take on top of this thing, isn't there? Or at least there was in the original, let's see. Nope, he's never making that, you need to be able to wall kick. Oh well. I guess I was right the first time. Not doing that again. Ugh, there's coins here as well. Just can't win. Oh, okay. That's alright then. Alright, where is the thing? I've already got that switch star. Yeah, I think I called it a switch star. The 7th one is actually silver stars in this level. Is that okay, that's it there. Just very carefully. Okay, so if I get it and then just like land on this area over here, I should be able to navigate my way to where the star is. This Goomba's gonna fuck me over, I just know it. No, I can't do it. I'm just too bad at the game and I can't do it. Okay, cool. Well, that's pretty much what I was trying to do. So the star is just below me here. Thought I was going to die there and was about to lose it, but did manage to get it, so everything's good. And now there's just one more star that I can get now. I mentioned earlier in the video that this other star is something that some people consider to be BCCless, but like it obviously isn't. And you'll see what I mean by that in a couple of minutes when I get the glitch to work. But if I head back into the main part of the castle now and head into Womp's Fortress, the last star that I'm going to be able to get in this video for the Coinless challenge is Blast Away the Wall. Now, a lot of you probably know that in the original version of this game, actually I need to select star 1 for this, that's also very important. I'll just choose Mario because he's the quickest. In the original version of this game, the star is actually always loaded, like it's always visible underneath this part of the wall up here that you can break off, which means that if you clip the wall at the right part you can grab the star without breaking it off. In this version of the game that doesn't happen because the star doesn't actually load until you break the wall and a cutscene plays and then the star appears. So what you need to do is get in the cannon to break it off. Now the reason that some people consider this part of BCCless or whatever is because there is a way to get inside the cannon without activating it, and for them that's good enough. Like they think, right, okay, you've got in the cannon, you've not activated the cannon, so it's alright. And I'm just thinking, how does that make any sense? You're still using the cannon, so how is it cannonless? Like, it's not. So just behave yourselves, you know? So what we need to do is activate this guy, and let me just get him to fall down first. Now his crown is kind of a weird object. If you jump at it just as it hits you, and it's really important that you hit the crown and not like him, because if you hit him you'll just take damage, but if you hit the crown as he hits you, you'll actually fall through the stage. So I want to try and do that over near this corner. So I'll just sort of wait for him. The best way I think to do it is to pay attention to like where the crown is before he gets back up, and then try and jump there when you next get him to land. So it's like on that little triangle there, like that. So yeah, just trying to do that, but like time it so that I touch the crown instead. This is definitely one of the harder glitches to do. I almost got it there. If you get it, you'll fall through the level and you'll be able to access the cannon from below. Almost got it. I think my jump was a little bit too early there, so just paying attention to where Mario is. I've remembered like where the— oh shit. ran to earlier. I remembered like where the little pattern on the ground was, so that's kind of what I'm aiming for. Obviously if he's too far across like that, you just gotta lure him back and then start again. This is definitely something that you're not going to get without a bit of practice. It's probably the hardest glitch, or one of the hardest glitches, or at least the least consistent ones that I've shown off so far. Okay, so let's start trying it now. So I've paid attention to where Mario's standing. That's where I'm going to try and jump. Almost. Oh come on, that was so close. Probably get another 2 or 3 attempts out of this before I have to move him back. Oh, I was way too far back. Almost, that was really, really close. I think that was the closest one so far, actually. No. I'm gonna have to go and get health now, which is kind of a problem because the best way to do it is to open this thing. There's a heart in it, but sometimes you'll get a coin. And I didn't get the coin, so that's cool. And by the way, if you run into this at full speed, you'll get, like, more health. See? I definitely didn't know that before, so I'm glad that, like, 90 million people pointed it out. Okay. So yeah, this could take a little while. It's not easy to do. Come on, that was so close. I mean, it feels like I'm going to get it every single time, so I'm always like slightly disappointed when I don't. Get one more shot out of this before I gotta push him back again. Oh, like, he actually got stuck in the top part of the crown there, so that one was particularly bad. Okay, so I should be able to get a good few tries out of it this time. I know this is probably getting a bit annoying to watch, but this is just like an accurate, a realistic representation of what this glitch is like, so... Oh, come on, there's no way that wasn't in the right spot. Oh, fuck's sake, man. Although I definitely am glad that I left this till the end of the video, because I had a feeling this was going to happen. You know, in practice I can get it within a few tries, but when it matters I just never can, so... I'm glad I left it till the end. It means that if it does go on for a stupidly long time, I will edit parts out. But hopefully it's not going to come to that. That was so close. That actually really annoys me that that didn't work. Ugh. Bullshit. There's just no way. I was definitely close enough there. This Goomba's really pissing me off as well. Just always think it's gonna hit me. Thanks for that triple jump, Mario. That was really lovely. And yeah, there's like no other way to get into the cannon without doing this. I mean, aside from opening it, obviously. But I'm not going to do that when this is possible. And the reason it needs to be at this corner is because there's like water under the level. And you need to make sure you land in it, basically, otherwise you're just going to fall to your death. Oh, come on, dude. So close. Right, no, he's too far across now, I'm going to have to move him back. this wasn't recording, I would have gotten it like 7 times or something by now. I know it for a fact. Oh, come on, like he did a small jump there, that means that the crown did touch him. Again, seriously. I don't know what I'm doing wrong in that case. Probably get one more out of this. I just angle them a little bit better. No, that was never working. I had to ground pound because I thought it was going to fall, but it doesn't matter anyway. I need to go and get more health. Fucking camera is so bad in this game, by the way. It's so seriously terrible. Alright, come on now. This is just getting stupid, seriously. I've wasted so much time here. Yes, I got it! Yes! I'm finally through. So you can see how important it is that you're in that kind of corner area, so that you land in this little water. And obviously since I've landed in the water, I can now swim in the invisible water. It's important that you don't jump in this, by the way, or you will fall to your death. So from here, I can just carefully swim. You should also swim down, by the way. Do not touch the ground up here, or else you'll clip through. Just go straight into the cannon, which still has the lid on, as you can sort of see there. And please do not miss this shot. Just aim for a bit here. Okay. So you can see what I meant earlier about how there's like a little cutscene in this game before the star actually appears. That was their fix for the old Cannonless glitch. Alright, so now I can hopefully just run up and get that without any hazards at all. There's a coin right there, which is making me very nervous right now. Okay. Got it. And hey, I ended up in the same spot that you would if you did Cannonless in the original version of the game, so that's a good way to end this video, I think. Let me just make sure that the game is definitely saved. And that'll be it for this one. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.